So having a detached building is actually great for all kinds of things. I've got my wood shop in the back, we've got a paint booth, and my office. The other thing that I've got is this front space here, which is actually a garage. We store the golf cart and different buggies and stuff like that for the kids, which is great for that purpose, but we also use it for entertaining. So I've got the big screen here that we can use for the golf simulator or just watching games. We've got a poker table and a ping pong table, which is great for guys' nights. But what ends up happening is that the next day I'm tasked with cleaning all of the cups out. Now, one thing that I'm going to install today to make that process a little more seamless is a bottle washer attachment thing that gets installed into the sink and directly taps into the hot water. Now for this project, we're gonna need a drill as well as a tile circle cutting bit. This tile bit comes with, or the one that I purchased actually comes with a plastic piece that gets sealed to the countertop, and that reservoir holds a little bit of water, and what that does is it keeps the bit cool as well as keeps the dust down. We're also gonna need an adjustable wrench for tightening all the plumbing connections as well as the device itself. Now the device itself I purchased off of Amazon, and this bottle washer actually comes with the braided line as well as the tee to be able to tee into the existing supply lines. So without further ado, let's get started. Now I'm going to start by locating the bottle washer exactly where I want it to go. I want it to be centered between the faucet and the edge of the sink as well. I want this edge to be able to overhang the sink so that the water flows into the sink. Once I get that located, then I'm going to use a pencil to come back, pencil or a pen would work, to come back and mark the location of the hole. Now the other thing to note is that if you have an existing soap dispenser that's not in use, then you can always just replace that with this unit. However, I don't have that. We have a button for the garbage disposal, so we're going to be adding a hole into the granite. So first I peel off this seal and I stick it to the bottom of this plastic reservoir, and then I peel off the other side of the seal and I place that over top of the hole that I marked. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water to this reservoir, and then we're going to start drilling. Okay, so I've got my hole drilled and now I'm going to check the fit, but first what we need to do is this unit actually comes with a rubber washer which will go above the countertop, and then it comes with a metal washer and the mounting part. Now the mounting part and the metal washer will go below the sink. So you set this in place and then the metal washer goes on, you hand tighten this with the tips of the screws pointing towards the mounting washer. You get it as tight as you can with your hand, and then you come back and you can finish screwing those screws in, which will get it even just a little bit tighter. All right, now this is gonna be hard to show because there's a lot in, I've gotta get up under here and then up to the bottom of the countertop. However, you can see the unit is installed right there, and I'm gonna need to connect the supply line to my supply lines over here, which I've got a T4 and the braided supply line. But first, like I said, we're going to mount that in place. So normally this T that comes with the unit would go directly on your water line. However, I have a little bit of a goofy setup here, so I had to run to the store and grab some adapters, but this is going to work. So now I've got the T in line with the existing supply line, and then I'm going to connect it back to the faucet so that we have water at the faucet again.